This is your 702.
Let's walk the talk this summer.
It's Across the Desk right here on the Clement Manyathela show. My guests are in studio this morning and it's a full house. And it made me realize actually when we were preparing this feature that so many people are parents of multiples. But something that's beautiful here in studio also is that we've got 3 parents. They each have their own twins and 2 of the 3 are dads, which is always amazing. It's always beautiful to see. We also have 1 mom in studio. And I think they're going to have a lot of insights to share with us. With us is Megan Abdull. She's a mom of 2 boys that are 3.5, and they are not identical twins. And then we have Malope Roux, who is dad to fraternal boys, a 7-year-old boy 2 weeks apart. So a girl 2 weeks apart.
Boy, 6 years old each.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks apart.
And then we have Jeoffrey Seleka, and Tata Jeoffrey, who's also in studio, has twins that are 7, right?
7, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Just 7 actually. I'm not sure to say last month or... Yeah, but on the 5th of December, they were turning 7.
They were turning 7.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming into studio. Welcome.
Thank
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this conversation as a new mom myself. I was actually trying to think. My daughter just turned 1. She's 1 and 1 month now. I was thinking if we had twins, I don't know what we were going to do because we're drowning in this parenting thing. It really feels like an extreme sport. But I want to start with you, Malope, because you have fraternal twins, so you've got a girl and a boy.
Yes, ma'am.
But the girl was born, or the kids were born 2 weeks apart.
That is conception. They were conceived 2 weeks apart, born on the same day. So their fraternal means they're in 2 different sacks. But the conception was 2 weeks apart. Girl is bigger and then boy is smaller. So in the stomach, the girl was at the top.
Okay.
And boy was towards the bottom. And that's how it was. Even now, when you look at them physically, girl is still bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in like age-wise, they are the same age.
Same age, same day, same everything, just 2 weeks apart.
And when you realized that you were having twins, what was your response?
It was a lot. It was a lot. I went to the shops and I looked at things that I needed to buy, and I'm like, so I'm gonna have to buy 2 of everything.
Yes.
So it was just a bunch of mixed emotion, but joy mostly. We had a journey where we were praying while we were, trying to conceive, because it had been a year when we were trying. When it finally happened, it was like a double blessing. So it was a good story. We had a prayer session with my mother, and the wife, and once it came, hey, you have 2 people in here. It was really just a double blessing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Megan, I want to come to you because you have twin boys that are 3.5 years old.
Yes.
And was it similar for you? When you realized you were having twins, were you also shocked? Were you trying for twins? Were you hoping for twins?
So I actually went through IVF, and we were given the option of 1 embryo being put back or 2. We chose 2 just in case 1 didn't work. So we were always aware of the fact that we might have twins. And we knew early on that we were having twins. I think at 7 weeks, we were actually our first ultrasound showed that we were having twins. And it was clear from the beginning that they were not identical. We were expecting it, and I don't know how much you can prepare for it.
Yeah.
But we were kind of preparing for it. We knew that we were having twins early on.
Okay. I like that. I like the fact that you had it in the back of your mind, so it wasn't too much of a surprise.
Yeah.
and you understood, just from your IVF process, the fact that this could happen.
Yes.
Dr. Jeoffrey, are your twins identical?
Yes, they are.
The one question that people ask when you have identical twins is, in that first day or 2, how do you tell them apart?
Sure. With me, you know what? This one, it was a miracle. Actually, I was listening to his story.
Yes.
And then we only knew that we having twins on the labor ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened is that on the 6th, 7th month of the pregnancy, the mom used to complain about the child, the way he kicks and all those things. And then we went to the doctor and then we checked the ultrascan. He says, no, it's a boy. The heartbeats, everything is okay. But it's a boy, 1. And then she keep on complaining. I said, no, let's use a different doctor. And then same, it's a boy, 1. Come the labor moment, we went to the hospital. Then while they were, I was there. I was physically there.
Yes.
While they were busy pushing, then they said, can you go and scrap something for her to eat? She's going to be very tired after this. And then I went there. When I come back, then, surprise, then I wanted to question the position of my son and say, who's this other
Child.
Why do you put this other child with mine? But when I look at them, no, man. And everyone was like smiling. Then even the mom, I'm like, what's happening here? Say, no, you have twins. We only knew on that day that we having twins. And remember, when we prepare, we bought everything for one boy.
For one boy.
So meaning the following morning, then I have to run and get everything, the same color, same brand of everything.
Yes.
For them. So yeah, that's my story with this one.
And
Surprise.
I mean, when you looked at them, you say they look the same,
Yeah,
right?
they did from the first day.
And
But there's something that I noticed that I can use to identify.
What was that?
Actually, if maybe you can even check my lashes yourself.
Okay.
I think in my family we have big ones. And then the other ones, even my daughter,
Yeah.
she had something like a dot, a mark.
On the eyebrow.
Yeah, on the
top.
eyebrow. Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the twins had that. So that's what I used to identify
Sure.
the other one. And I was actually the good one in identification more than the mom. Because sometimes she'll ask me, who's this one?
And you wouldn't be sure.
So yeah, so it was not that much difficult because even the body, because in most cases the elder twin, which is the second one, they tend to be a bit skinny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then the first one, in most cases, they have like a
bigger
body. Yeah.
We're talking
So that's
parenting multiples here in studio on the Clement Manyathela show. And I've got parents of twins, and they all have very different stories on how the children were conceived and how they came to be parents of multiples. Malope, you say they were conceived at different times.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, at the point when you realized what was going on, and now the reality is there, what was your first fear, if there was any? You speak to parents and they say the first thing I thought was the finances, or the first thing that I thought was, are we going to be able to do this just the two of us with the parents? Did you have those thoughts, that sparked in your mind?
Absolutely. Look, we all go back to our own experiences when we were raised. You think of how you were raised, you think of your parents. You want to avoid anything that went wrong with you when you are parenting. It's a fear, it's an anxiety that you have. You want to do it better than how you went through it. So my biggest fear was, hey, I need to be a good father. And I don't want to fail in any way. But nothing really can prepare you. All you've got to do is just have an open heart and say, I'm ready to love.
Yeah.
All the other actions and thoughts come with that. So I was like, you know what? I don't know how I'm going to prepare myself for this. I don't know what I'm going to do. But here I am. Whatever needs to be done, I'm ready to do it.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing experience. Through that, through an open heart and love, I think I've learned and am still learning today. What it is to be a parent. Not a good one. We're trying. We try every single day, but yeah, each and every day with love. It's, and I must say, it's an amazing experience.
Yes.
It really is an amazing experience. Two different people. Sometimes I feel like they team up. And they plan against the parents, but that's how siblings are.
I want to come to that. I'm going to come to the actual everyday parenting. But Megan, you had conceived your children through IVF,
Yes.
as you said. There's a lot of stigma when it comes to, or in some communities, when it comes to to those, non-traditional, so to speak, ways of conception. Have you experienced any of that stigma, any of that judgment? I actually remember, I know a couple that also conceived during, through IVF, and people would always say, you've got fake twins. Wow. Do you ever receive that? Have you ever received that?
So not really. Maybe people say it when I'm not there. But it was a very private thing, so not many people knew about it. But I have my twins, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how they came. It's the fact that they are here. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's absolutely, it's beautiful. We're taking your calls. I do see your WhatsApps coming in. Someone else here is saying, "Hi, Kgomotso. My sister has triplets. All girls. They are identical. Initially, she thought she was expecting twins. She found out about the third baby during birth. There's a history of twins in the family, as my other sister also has twins, and my dad has 2 sets of twins, but they passed away young." Dr. Jeoffrey, do you have a history of twins in your family, or did this just happen by chance?
Yeah, both sides of the family. Yeah, I think my uncle, actually, my dad's elder brother had twins. And then on the side of the mom, I think her uncle, all her kids are a set of twins. From the firstborn until I think it's 3 set of twins.
So when you were destined to be a twin dad, it was, you couldn't do anything about it.
It's a surprise, though. It's like, to us, it came as a surprise. So,
yes. And you, Malope?
Also, both sides of the family. On my side, there's an uncle, Onalima twins, and on the mother's side, there's also a set of twins. So we were also, but we didn't know. We were, parents and elders told us afterwards, like, actually, Mamang has twins, and also your uncle, dad's side, has twins. And then we're like, okay, so we were also scared to try again, because we're like, what if this happens again?
Yes. Yeah. and you do hear that a lot. You hear stories of people that have twins, and then they try again, and they have more twins.
Yeah.
Is that a fear that you guys have?
For me, yes. Oh, yes, because of how the beginning was. Getting thrown into like I say, double blessing is twice the work. Practically, it's twice the work, whether we like it or not. When I say they team up, at the beginning it was as if they taking shifts or taking turns. That was my experience. So when one goes to sleep, the other one is awake. So we literally did not sleep. It was fun though.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Yes, Megan?
Just going back to the twins in the family, we've got many sets of twins as well, and my cousin actually has a set of twins and boys, and they were born. Well, my boys were born after hers, obviously, and they share a birthday, which is so cool. And yes. The twins take turns. They swap often. Their personalities, they are very different, but every so often we have twins that have swapped. So one can be calm this week, and then next week it's game on.
Yeah. Sure. And people even speak about how twins, it's almost as though they can feel each other. I don't know if you've heard that when the one is not the other.
On the other side.
Is that true?
Yeah, yes. I think in my experience, with me, I had to separate them from school. The reason why the elder one doesn't want the brother to bond with other kids. So they'll always call me from school and say, "Hey, can you come to school?" Then every time when I ask, I say, "Was he fighting?" He said, "No, he was beating his brother."
Yeah.
Then when I ask what's wrong, he said, "No, Jeffy, when we're at school, he doesn't want to play with me. He's playing with other kids. And then he takes long play to Jason. And then a day after 2 days, very same thing.
Yeah.
Then now I have to separate them. And then when I fetch them from school, in the morning, okay, I'll drop Jeff first, and then the other one is Junior. But in some cases, if the other one is not well, this one will force me that we go to Junior school first, because normally I'll drop him at home because his school is not far from our house. Then he will insist, days that he insists to go to his school to fetch his brother. When I get there, it's either they'll say, he didn't have a good day today. And that helped me because they fight a lot. But after separating them, and then now there's that 7 hours away from one another. And then when you face them, they start to bond. By the time before you know it, it's like 7, 8, it's in the evening, then you're preparing them for bed. Yeah, but they are very, very much close.
And Malope, I see you agree.
Yes, I do agree. They especially with the fighting part, we have to break up a lot of fights. One is bigger than the other, and the one that's bigger is the female. And she sometimes will fight with his brother and be the more controlling or dominate. I don't say dominating, more the bossy twin.
Yeah.
Yes.
But their love between them or amongst them is amazing. They really do love each other. When one is not well, the other one does feel it, and will be. I think now that they're a bit grown, they are more aware that hey, Bonolo's not well or Bokang's not well.
Yes.
So they'll take each other. I think different personalities, absolutely. Boy is a bit of a softer personality. He's more hands-on, loving, caring, and when his sister's not well, he's always, hey, can we go to the doctor? Can we give her some medicine? Things like that. So it's an amazing thing to see and witness. Yeah, how they look out for each other at school. They will fight with each other, but if you come in between them, they will both turn on you. So they protect each other all the time. Yeah. So it's amazing to see.
When we come back from the break, we're going to be speaking about just your parenting and how you go about parenting them. Do you parent them the same? People say no children are the same. Do you have you found creative ways to parent according to their personalities? And how does that work when you have kids that are the same age? We'll talk about that and more after this.
This is Anonymous. This is a nice topic. I've got twins, also fraternal, and they're turning 22 this year, boys. Yeah, it was such a nice experience because I wished to have twins when I was young, but I wanted identical twins. Unfortunately, they are not. But everything they do, it's the same. They walk, their hands, their feet are the same, but only the face, but actions and everything. And they'll fight you if you fight the other one.
Thank you for that voice note. We're speaking about twins and just parenting multiples. And this is the Clement Manyathela show. My name is Kgomotso Modise. I'm in for Clem this morning. And I've got 3 parents in studio, parents of 3 sets of twins. And they have such beautiful, different stories to tell about their conception journey. But also, I'm looking forward to this conversation on the parenting. Somebody has saying, morning, I was Kgomotso in the 702 family. I am so emotional as I'm a parent to twins as well. The first doctor said that the one baby did not develop. We later consulted another doctor and it was confirmed that we are having twins. It's difficult, but a beautiful experience. My wife's dad is a twin. It's a boy and girl. I won't try again. That's what you were saying, Malope, about the fear of getting twins again. Just in terms of the pregnancies, oftentimes you'll hear about a difficult pregnancy journey when it comes to multiples, the fear that one might not make it. Of course, that for you, Dr. Jeoffrey, was not a reality because you didn't know that you were carrying twins. But for the 2 parents, Malope and Megan, what was that process like? Once you realized that you were carrying twins, once you realized you were having twins, was there a lot more caution around the pregnancy? You can start, Megan.
So yes, mine was deemed a dangerous, or I can't think of it.
High risk
pregnancy. Mainly because I've got epilepsy. So I was on 24-hour watch all the time. But then as they developed, it became more difficult. It was a beautiful pregnancy though, like I enjoyed every minute of it, but there was so much stress with regards to whether or not I was doing a good job. At some point, I was suffering with HG, and I couldn't keep anything down. I was actually losing weight during the pregnancy. Everybody told me that you're going to be so big, and how are you going to do it? And I was actually losing weight. And that obviously was a fear because are the babies developing properly? But they ate me, basically. They were on the larger scale, actually, during the pregnancy, which I didn't believe because I didn't see it. I was in hospital a couple of times, and that made me feel inadequate because I felt like I wasn't doing a very good job. But in the end, everything worked out. One of the babies was in the NICU for about 4 days, but we all left together. And I think that was something that I manifested because I didn't want to leave either of them in the hospital and go home. So we were grateful that we got to take them both home at the same time. And then there are other things that come in after the going home.
Yeah.
But the pregnancy was difficult, and but I'm grateful for it.
Yeah. We are speaking about parenting multiples, and when we come back, I'm going to, we're going to hear Malope as well, who's a parent of fraternal twins that were conceived at different times, and he's going to share on that pregnancy journey as well. I also see the lines coming on Muzi in Florida. We will be taking your call shortly.
702.
Call us on 011 883 0702.
Welcome back. We're talking about parenting multiples on the Clement Manyathela show. It's the Across the Desk. And with me in studio, I've got the parents of twins. My name is Kgomotso Modise. I am in for Clement. And yes, this conversation really around the experience of parents who have twins. If you're a parent to triplets, quadruplets, if you're blessed enough there, please get in touch with us. We want to hear from you. What has your experience been like? The number to dial is 011 883 0702. The last question that I asked was around the pregnancy journey and just how tough that can be. Malope, was it as difficult for you as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yes. But it was also a great journey. Throughout our pregnancy, actually, it was kids were always healthy. Every time we were scared, we go to the doctor. Usually it would be mom is experiencing some abdominal pains, and any pain in that area, we jump. And we say, let's go to the doctor and make sure that everything is okay. But every single time we've gone for a checkup or gone to the doctor because of pains, babies are fine. Babies are fine every time. There was literally an experience where Mama wasn't doing so okay. She felt some pains, was throwing up, and we were super worried. And I think we were about a kilometer away or less from the hospital, and she said, I'm fine now.
Sure.
I'm 100% fine. I'm like, okay, listen, let's just go in just to make sure. And she's like, no, I'm fine. We don't need to go in and see the doctor. I'm feeling 100% fine. But it went from like a severe pain to like nothing. And I forced so hard to say, let's at least go in. She's like, you go in. I'm fine.
going.
I'm 100% okay. I'm not going in. I'm okay.
You were like, I'm
we drove back home.
someone.
Yes. But that's just, that's a whole nother story on hormones.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But it was from the father's point of view, I'm literally watching from the outside and really just with caution, and if anything happens or goes wrong, I'm here. I need to jump. I need to be ready. So yeah, it's challenging.
Yes.
But it was fun for me. Like I'm saying, every time we went for checkups, babies were 100% healthy. Mommy would experience some pain, and because my twins were quite big. They were quite big. She carried them full term, actually. What doctors say with twins, it's an automatic C-section. So they I think one was 2.8 kilograms, the other one was 2.6. So they were quite big. That belly was huge. But after delivery, fun times.
Yes. Muzi, you're in Florida. Good morning. You've got a question for Jeoffrey?
Morning, Kgomotso. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very good, and happy New Year to your team.
Happy New Year.
And to your guests as well. So my question is more around, I think more around being curious around Jeoffrey's story. Him having to find out, when the when his wife was giving birth to his twins, that he's actually having twins. right? I think when I listened to him, he spoke about, they went and they had scans. How was it not picked up, right? That there are two babies in the womb, right? Because remember, giving birth is a medical procedure, and then you need to prepare for any complications that might arise, right? And giving birth to two human beings it's quite extensive. So, and then I heard that he got a second opinion from the other doctors. It's quite extraordinary to me that it wasn't picked up, right? That there were two human beings in the womb. So I think my question is, what was the explanation from the doctors to say, we didn't pick up that there was two?
Okay, let's. Does Jeoffrey?
Yeah, miracle happens. What happened is that we didn't go back to them for explanation, but the justification that we got from one doctor was, if twins is the same gender, identical, in most cases the heartbeat will go at the same time. So that's when they detect that, okay, fine, it's a male, but it's one person, because the heartbeat was beating at the same time. That's what I got. I'm not going into the medical part of things, but that's what I heard. But for me, it was like I was more happier for the health of my kids than that compared to what happened before. So I didn't care about the scans and all those things. I just have to now, going forward, then I have to take care of these two souls.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. I was also surprised. Very much surprised. Most people were surprised, actually. Same as the caller is. So yeah.
Muzi, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I know you're a blessed man. It sort of does. But yeah, he's a blessed man. You said miracles. Miracles do happen.
Yeah.
So.
And are you hoping for twins, or do you have twins?
Guys.
Do you have twins, Muzi?
No, I don't have any twins. I've got a baby boy. But I think one day, if the Lord blesses me, I'm hoping for twins.
Yeah. All right. Well, all the best with that, Muzi. Listen, I think you are living many people's dreams, because many people say, "Oh, I wish to have twins." Hopefully that's something that would happen. But I want to know about parenting them, because I'm sure as they grow, while they maybe are identical like Jeoffrey, or not so identical, they've got different personalities.
Yes.
How do you go about parenting each child to their needs in the way that they need to be parented, but still being mom or dad equally to both of them? I'm going to start with you, Megan.
So for me, because, I feel like there are two different children and they need to be parented differently, but also under the umbrella of the same parent. One of my twins is very soft and he doesn't like loud noises, so he'll tell me, that was a bit too loud, don't yell at me. The other one just is, yeah. And they are at the age where they don't listen. So this has been very interesting, especially this year. People talk about terrible twos, but the three-nagers are, yeah.
And have you found yourself parenting them, whether it's in making sure that there's repercussions for their actions, or reprimanding them? Do you do it differently, particularly when you say the one doesn't like to be scolded or shouted at? Do you find yourself scolding the other and not the other?
Sometimes, yes. And there's so much guilt when it comes to things like that, because they need difference between the two of them. And sometimes I feel like one of them, like they can pick up and they don't understand that they are two different people, and why is one being treated differently to the other. And I think that's why the umbrella over both of them needs to be the same, but then because they are two different people, to treat them separately. And I feel like speaking to them as people and not like little children who don't understand is the biggest thing for me. I speak to them and I explain to them what is happening. I think that's very important.
And you, Malope? Because your kids also are a little older. So
Yes.
they're 7, right?
Yes, they're 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megan is right. They don't listen. My gosh. But we have a mommy's girl and a daddy's boy.
Okay.
So in most cases with the girl, I will always, run to mommy and say, listen, she has a deeper relationship with you. Can you speak to her about 1, 2, and 3? With the boy, he always comes to me, and I find that mommy also always reaches out to me and say, listen, he's not listening, he's not cooperating. Can you speak to him about 1, 2, and 3? I think it's about the relationship that we have with the both of them. My daughter has quite a strong personality. When she wants something, she does not stop. She will ask and ask and ask, and until she gets that thing. And my boy is more. He's more softer, more understanding, but also still emotional. So it's quite challenging to appeal to both their personalities and to discipline them at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think the relationship that I have with the both of them helps. I find that also just talking, when you sit down and you really engage and you speak to them and you try really to reach deep down inside them and talk, they will hear you. But sometimes you've got to go to that old school parenting and be like, listen, if you don't do this, there's the belt or there's the wooden spoon. I'm gonna beat you. That's it.
Sure.
I'm gonna and putting them back in line. I think it's very important till today because they need to understand that this thing is not allowed, but also at the same time you have to really show them or get it across to them that I'm doing this because I love you. This is coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And I see you, Dr. Jeoffrey, you're also nodding, you're agreeing.
Yes, actually, I share the same sentiment with them in terms of disciplining them because these are two characters. But because my mom once told me that this is you in different moods.
Okay.
The other one is very reserved. And then the other one, then you can call him to the studio now. In the next 30 seconds, then you'll gel nicely with everyone. So now when you have to reprimand them, the other one is very manipulative because he understands family values and then he understands that this guy loves us very much. Then once I start reprimanding him, he will tell me the way he loves his family, the way I'm a good dad, I'm the best dad in the whole world. Yeah. And then, so the other one will just keep quiet and then listen. And then, okay, they won't tell you that, okay, I understand what you're telling me now.
Yeah.
But actions will show you. But there's this other one that I need to raise my voice. I need to show him that, listen, sir, I'm the man in this house. You're going to listen or out of my house.
Yes. And your tricks are not working on me.
Yeah, no, it won't. I was that age. I was once that age, remember? So the other one, it's kind of a boardroom conversation with him. Say, listen, sir.
Yeah.
Daddy doesn't like 1, 2, 3, 4 for your own good. Not because I don't like you, not because I don't love you. I just don't like it because it won't work better for you in future. So you don't have to do 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, with them, you're dealing with two people.
Yeah.
But after dealing with that, you feel that I was talking to the same person, but in different moods, you understand, in terms of the tone and everything. But yeah, I spend a lot of time with them. I think the only time that I'm not with them is when they're at school. And then maybe extra 2-3 hours in the afternoon when I go back to the office if I need to. But now I understand them way better. I do understand because I know I have one of them who's not very welcoming in terms of the visitors. If you ever stay your visit, and then once I move maybe to the garden or someone, then when is he leaving?
He'll ask you.
Yeah, he'll ask me. So the other one is very accommodating. Yeah, so but the other one is just needs his brother and the family. That's it.
We're talking about parenting multiples. It's such an eye-opening conversation, and yeah, I can only imagine you guys are strong human beings, man, to be able to do it as you do. But also, I love how it sounds like you do it with so much grace, and that there's thought put into it. Thought put into the parenting, which is very, very important. I'm going to go to the lines. Morris, you're in Alberton. Good morning.
Good morning, Kgomotso. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for your call, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. The same to you. Kgomotso, I'm a little bit curious here. There is a two-match in clothes.
Yes.
When they wear, it's two-match, both of them. Now, I wanted to find out from the parents, is it a norm or it's something which it has to be done?
Yes.
Which, if not, it might affect the two of them. I don't know. I just wanted to find out because I'm staying next to the two boys who are twins. The other one is a little bit shy, but the other one is a little bit, he walks. Immediately when he walks, they have to send the other one to go and look for him on the street, But when they come back, they hug each other. They are having a conversation. I'm trying to think, what are they conversing about? What the two of them? Because the other one, he just went away. He liked to play far away. So they send another one to go and fetch him. When they come, they hug each other. They started conversation there. I don't know whether he's telling the other one what was happening when you are gone, or I don't know. That curiosity, and they are wearing the same clothes, but the other one, he looks good on them. The other one is a little bit shabby on it, but it looks like it's not worrying them. So now, my curiosity is it a norm for them to wear the two-match, or is the desire from the parents to wear the two-match, or I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your question. Yes, thank you, Morris. Listen, I'm sure they're very eager to answer your question. I can see you guys.
Very much.
Maybe you can start, Malope. Do you go out of your way? I've also always wondered. And also, I mean, once twins are 15, 16, 17, 18, you're always thinking, do you have to be in the same clothes all the time? But now that they're kids, do you actively go out to buy the same clothes?
Well, for me, easy peasy.
Girls
it's a
and
boy
boy,
and a girl. So we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I do though try and sneak in clothes that look like mine for my son.
Okay.
So that we look similar, not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
But similar because of the relationship I have with my son. He wants to look like me, be like me. He thinks daddy's my hero, which I love, by the way.
Yes.
And so he'll whenever he dresses and we look similar, he'll say it. It's like, you see, Dad, I look like you, and we look cool today. I'm like, you know what? Yes, we do. We look cool. But yeah, like Jeff was saying, spending time. I spend a lot of time with them. So that helps with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we don't have to too much with them, with each other. It's a boy and a girl. Boy matches with daddy, and then girl wants to look like mommy also. So they even go to the salon together, matching hair, matching nails, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds very cute. Maybe this question should be more for Jeoffrey, because also his kids are identical.
Yes.
Like you see now, they are wearing the same.
I just saw them. They're in the green shirts, right?
I think with us, it's more of a guilty conscious, because if I buy a white T-shirt for this one and a blue for this one, then I feel like it's not fair on this one with the blue because my favorite color is white. And then you buy a certain color, because when they were young, they couldn't choose colors, but now they can be able to pick. I know this one loved this color, and then because I always ask them.
Yeah.
Then I tried it once with the soccer boots. Then I bought a different color. Then they were okay with it. Then I went to sneakers. Then I went to T-shirts. And then I can see they understand. But sometimes when we're going out, they want to look the same. Understand? So at least I feel that we're heading somewhere. I think being a norm, I think is that thing that we're saying, I want to show people that these are twins so that they don't ask me.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
because I always get questions. Even when I get here, they were like, are these twins? So now I have to explain every time. So if they're wearing the same clothing, the same color, everything, then you guys don't have to ask me. You can just see for yourself.
That they are twins, yeah. And you, Megan?
So with mine, obviously, okay, people buy gifts and they just buy the same thing for the boys, but they choose what they want. I don't intentionally dress them the same, but when we do go out, I need to dress them the same, especially if we're going to a social gathering or something, so that I can keep track of them.
Yeah, it's easy.
They are so busy, and having them in the same outfit, I'll be like, okay, I know where they are. Yesterday we were with family, and I kept asking, I'm missing a twin, because they were wearing different things, and I wouldn't be sure, did I see the right one? Yeah, but it's their choice right now. They often choose different things, and so I'm a stay-at-home mom, so we're at home all the time. Most of the time right now, they are just running around naked.
Okay. Okay. And they're still matching because they're both naked now. So I want to take more of your calls. Busi, you're in Johannesburg, and you have triplets. Good morning.
Wow.
Busi, hi.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Yes. I do have triplets. I've got 2 girls and a boy. They're 16 years old now, going to grade 11 next year. So they're very different. So different. The boy is a much nicer person, more understanding. You know, he helps, a lot with problems and everything else. And the girls are just, they like, if one does the one thing and the other just follows, it's like that. And so one time they were fighting. So one of them comes to me complaining about whatever was happening. So then I intervene, obviously reprimanding the one that is supposedly wrong. And then the one that's complaining says to me, "Oh no, but why are you so rude to my brother?" And I was like, "But you just told me that he did this to you." And then she says, "Oh no, but I was only venting. You didn't have to be, you didn't have to be so rude to him. Look at him now; he's so sad because of you." And I was like, "But you came to me and complained." And she says to me, "No, but you didn't have to do anything. I was only venting."
So they stand up for each other. They stand up.
And now they're against me. Well, so this thing carries on and on and on, like the one caller said, that if, they'll fight amongst each other. But the ones you intervene, they turn against you. So one day I sat them down and I said, "Look, guys, you came into this world. I didn't know you. And you didn't know me. So I would say, technically, we don't know each other. So let's give each other a chance, to learn about each other. You learn about me, and I also want to learn about you because you are very different personalities. You understand?" And they were like, "Yeah, but you are our mother." And I was like, "Yeah, but parents don't know everything. We are not perfect.
Yeah.
We are also learning.
Yeah.
Teach me some of the things that you like. Or do, let me be in your space and then and vice versa.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to know everything. Nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
There's no book for parents that says, or a formula that says this is how you can raise your children. I'm raising, there's the 3 of you, you are all different. I must learn from each and every one of you, and the same with me. So they said to me, "Wow, we didn't know that. We thought parents knew everything." I was like, "No, I need a chance as well to learn from you,
Yeah.
So take it easy,
Sure.
Don't be like that to me." Yeah.
Busi, thank you so
I'd
much.
say.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful story. Thank you so much for your call. That experience, it speaks to the undeniable bond that they often have, right? The fact that it's okay if they fight, but don't you dare fight against them.
Don't be part of the fight.
Yeah, they will come for you.
They will turn on you because of the bond that they have with each other. I've actually eavesdropped sometimes and I've heard them talking about me. Yeah.
Saying what?
Saying, Daddy's unfair. He won't let us eat sweets right now. And, I think you should go and ask him. Maybe he'll say yes because he likes you more. And I was like, it was a pinch. It
it hurts a bit.
It hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So, but I still had to adjust. But at the same time, still be like, no, I'm the decision maker.
Yeah.
I can decide. So I had to be, hey, no, it's 8 o'clock. You can't have sweets. You're gonna have too much energy. You won't fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm from a male perspective, I'm more technical. So, if this is how things work in the house, that's how they work. But the bond that they have with each other, we also have to be mindful of that also while parenting.
Yeah.
I think. In my experience, I also need to, when reprimanding, also, be mindful of the bond that they have with each other. One will come and tell and say, he did this. When I jump in, no, that's too much. You made him sad now. That has also happened to me, just like your caller said.
Yeah.
So I know that from experience. It's true.
We just never have enough time. We've run out of time, and I've got more to ask you. But I suppose maybe the one thing that I can ask all three of you very quickly in a minute is, what's the one thing that you would like people who would like to be parents of twins, or people who have kids that are not twins or multiples, to know about parenting multiples? Let's start with you, Megan.
Scheduling and boundaries are very important. Keeping to a schedule helps so much, especially because they're twins. Yeah, that's it. Boundaries and scheduling.
I think the same, but understanding their character. Because with me, I know every morning when we wake up, this one is going to take the path first. Then this one will have that moment before he can adjust. So I think understanding the character of the multiples, and then it's the main thing. Yeah.
And you, Malope?
I agree with both you guys. Scheduling, very important. Understanding them and their character, very important. The relationship that I have with both of them, the relationship they have with each other, my relationship with mommy, also very important for them. If anything, a healthy family also, even extended family, because they are also there really helping us to raise these guys, chipping in wherever need be. If parents to twins, you don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
I think having an open heart and coming with an approach or angle of love has been number one for me, and that's why I'm here. So even when I fall off, I can say that my love for them is it's the driving factor.
All right. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. Our conversation on parenting multiples. In studio with me was Jeoffrey Seleka, Malope, Roux, and Megan Abdull. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.